are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and yep, let's just get into it right now. We can see that Bitcoin is just chopping sideways as per usual at $17,026. Nothing too much there. We can take a look at the DBSI starting to slow down on the daily time frame. We are back into that red money flow, although we are pretty close to that zero line, but the momentum waves are starting to curl back down. You can take a look at the 6-hour. CryptoFace already did a video about this, but yeah, he's starting to look at potential one last pump to around 17,800 to 18,100, which could happen tomorrow or the coming days, as we do have a bit of news coming out on Wednesday, but that's going to be about the Canadian markets. But that again could have a big impact on the US markets, as the Canadians, I'll just show you guys right here, are going to be raising their or changing their rates on Wednesday. They are going to be increasing their rates by 50 basis points. I thought I was reading 25 basis points, but I guess they updated it again. I'm gonna have to go back and look at my previous video, what I was looking at yesterday. Was it 50 basis points or 25 basis points? I'm pretty sure I saw 25, so it looks like they upped it to 50 basis points now, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, I apologize for spreading incorrect information out there. But overall today, we got the ISM services PMI coming out at 56.5, higher than expected. Again, the market wants to see lower economic numbers. They want bad economic numbers. They want the economy to do bad so that the Fed can finally just pivot and stop raising the rates, because they're going to have to print us out of a recession. But I think that the market has mispriced in on how quickly this recession is going to come. The recession, in my opinion, we are already in a recession, but they want the Fed to announce that they are in a recession so they can pivot and print money, and then the markets can go brrr and up into infinity once again. But the problem is that they have the problem of high inflation, and that is no longer a realistic scenario. Although a lot of people still have not realized that, but that's okay. But for the time being, we can see that the markets are basically in a bit of a rising channel right now, which is technically a bearish pattern. We are basically at support right now on the S&P 500, and if this does break, then you can start to take a look at some lower targets such as 3,900, then 3,800, and then some major support coming in at 36 to 3,500, or basically just 3,600, 3,650 to 3,600 would be some major support. And then you got your all-time previous low right here during this bear market, right around here at 34.88. But after that, your major support that I would be looking at for some lower targets after we take out these lows, which I do expect us to take out shortly. I'm getting a phone call right now, but I'm gonna pick that up later. I'm expecting 3,400 to 3,250. Again, a lot of people are still expecting 4,400 by the end of the year. Maybe that happens, although I really don't think that it's going to be the case. And then they're expecting by next year we're going to take out these all-time highs, and we're just going to keep going up for no reason. So that's a very good very good scenario. With a recession, the market goes up, right? But I think that the market is going to be having a very big wake-up call to how high unemployment is next year. But we'll just save that for later. Let's take a look at the weekly time frame right here for Bitcoin on the market side frame. We can see that we do have a bit of a green dot right here on the weekly time frame. We have an 11 and a -1, which is very bullish indeed. But again, we are in that red money flow, so please don't discount the fact that we are in the red money flow. But again, on the weekly time frame, we are actually forming our first bullish divergence. If this green dot can confirm on the weekly time frame, then I guess you could maybe start potentially dollar cost averaging, although I do think that the markets will head lower in the S&P, which will cause Bitcoin to go lower as well. And I actually have a trader, Nick, that I was on the trading battle with recently. He also tweeted today that he does expect Bitcoin to go lower, which, by the way, my trading battle account is currently at $16,158, doing very well. So a big shout out to the trading battle for having me on their show. I hope I win. We'll see how I'm doing. I'm up over 61% right now on that account that they gave me. They gave me 10,000. I'm at 16,000. So they're doing pretty well overall trading wise. But let's keep going right here on our analysis. We could take a look at the Russell 2000 breaking back down within this back into this channel once again. Again, looks like we form a bit of a double top right here. We'll see if we can retest this channel as resistance, which is and retest the 200 MA. Once again, we closed underneath the 200 MA, so we're gonna see if we're gonna start to roll over finally, if some news starts to come out. After all, I think on Thursday, or is it Friday? Friday we have the core PPI, so there's gonna be some mini fireworks on Friday. So keep your eyes peeled for that, guys. But overall, I think the markets are still pretty overextended now. I think we are getting ready for a I think the bear market rally is starting to lose some of its steam, and we are starting to dip our toes and get into some short positions here. As you guys can see, STZ, which is a Constellation Brands Incorporated, you guys can see that there was actually a lot of insider selling recently, and the stock is at basically its all-time high now, right around that $260 mark. So I wouldn't be even afraid to start to inch into some short positions into this. And again, our short on ExxonMobil is doing very, very well. So congratulations to the Discord members. We can see that we basically came back to this level right here, right around 105. We didn't retest it. Looks like we saw a little bit of a front running right here before ExxonMobil bounced off here. But overall, still expecting lower levels for ExxonMobil, and the same thing for oil. You guys can see we got a big pullback in oil today as well. Not surprised at all there. So again, there's a lot of benefits of being a gold member. You guys get real-time trade alerts, which, by the way, we're not doing that great. I'll be fully transparent here, always transparency. We want to always share not only the wins, but we want to share the losses. We are doing very well overall on our account, but if you guys haven't noticed, we were actually up 230% at one point. We're now down to 212. We've been on a bit of a losing streak, which is quite unfortunate. I think we've lost over 7 trades in a row, which is not my best best performance. But taking a little bit of break from now, just gonna basically watch the markets. Again, I've been trying to trade Bitcoin and some altcoins as well, which has also been like affecting the results. But overall, we've had some very nice wins lately. Again, 103% on Dogecoin, and we bagged those 100%ers. That's like big wins, so it really brings the account up. And again, we're up still over $4,250 this year on this small account that I have for leverage trading. But if you guys want to join, the link is in the description. And you guys don't have to join as gold members. You guys can join as free members in the Discord, which you don't have to pay. You get to be part of the community as well. Anyways, let's keep going here. For Bitcoin, we could easily get a pump back up to that $17,500 mark. But again, I'm still looking at some resistance right now, forming right around 17,100. If we can take out this level, then yes, we will be moving to our next level, which will be 17,650 or $18,100. So those are some 2 levels that I will be looking at in the short term for a potential short position on Bitcoin. I still expect Bitcoin to go lower, but if we can go up, then that's fine. I know a lot of people are very upset when we short Bitcoin. You're shorting Bitcoin, how could you traitor? Well, that's not the case at all. I still hold Bitcoin for the long term. I just want you guys to know that we try to make money on these small moves towards the upside and towards the downside. Just because you're shorting a derivative of Bitcoin doesn't mean you're anti-Bitcoin at all. I still believe in Bitcoin 100%. That's why I still hold some. And yeah, overall, I think we have a pretty strong bullish signal right here coming in, as Jim Cramer urges investors to exit crypto. It's never too late to sell, he says. It's never too late. So we might actually get a pretty nice pump coming soon. So stay tuned for that. Keep your eyes peeled on the crypto markets. If you guys see a recent pump, then you guys know that the inverse Jim Cramer ETF is working very well. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. If you guys enjoyed my content, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment. And if you want to chat a little bit, but if you want to really talk to me, you guys can join the Discord. I'm always there. Happy to talk to you guys. Love you guys. Peace. If you guys want to sign up for Big At Trading, the link is in the description.